Hello my beautiful friends, this is the Money Shot. I am reporting to you once again from the world's #1 resort, Sunny Beach, Bulgaria. It is Wednesday weekend. I think today's 34 degrees outside. I kind of lubricated my arms today just to give myself a nice little sheen for you. I'm doing the sort of a widescreen video today just because it's so freaking epic. It's really busy. Obviously things are, you know, pretty much in full swing. Most everything is open. Few beach bars are still just kind of just painting and stuff like that, so we're just kind of days away. But of course downtown, everything else, all the shops, everything is open. So according to the internet this morning, I did a little bit of research, so you don't have to, don't worry about it, you don't have to look this up. Sunny Beach is now officially the #1 resort of any kind. Before it was the #1 beach resort, but now it's actually the greatest resort on earth, and that is according to you know, just the internet. So don't worry about it, it's all dealt with. You don't have to double check that information, but it's clear that the internet doesn't lie. So I'm actually on the peak of the Dunes of Delight. There is no clouds in the sky today, and like I said, it is really freaking hot. Holy hot. I'm wearing sandals and I can feel the heat of the sand as if I wasn't actually even wearing them. So it's kind of a funny feeling. Okay, so let me tell you guys what I've been doing. The last month has been just completely insane. My father was here, you know, he lives in Cuba. Whoa. And he came to visit me for 1 month. We also had another friend come from Canada. We had so much fun. Obviously they love this place, and they like to party and have fun and eat meat and drink from, well, they wake up early because they're really old, so you know, from around 9 or 10 in the morning they'll go for beers and get some food and stuff. It was just a fucking riot. However, a few days ago, I guess we came back a few days ago, we did a big trip to Istanbul, which was, I mean, you know, I always say this, like going to Turkey, especially Istanbul, is like living in a dream. I can't stress this enough. You know, it's another one of those things where I like to you know, kind of mention, I guess, when you come to Sunny Beach, you get a chance to go to Istanbul or just explore Turkey a little bit. You know, I'm thankful that I've been able to travel quite a bit in my life, but I always say this, it's like literally going to Istanbul, it's like living in a dream. Like there's planet Earth here, and then there's, you know, Turkey and especially Istanbul, and just being able to visit such an epic place so cheaply from here. By cheaply I mean it's just a matter of 55 leva overnight bus. It's really fast, except the stupid fucking border that they create this stupid theater, you know, kind of stupid stuff where you stop and for no reason at all. It's cold because it's middle of the night. I don't know what the hell they're looking for. They already know who's on the bus. It's really stupid. But aside from the going through the border, which is really stupid again, the bus trip is really easy and really cheap. You arrive first thing in the morning, have a little nap on the bus, and then you're like, what the fuck? Oh, you know, and like we stayed in Taksim, kind of the main thoroughway of you know, kind of touristy, but just I've never seen anything like that in my life. So many people, you know, just it's 24/7. The restaurants are completely packed, the shops are completely packed, like literally lineups outside. It is so busy that, you know, Taksim, the whole area in that main street is just, you know, it's a wide street. It's just a walking street. It's so busy, it feels like, you know, there was some kind of like a football game and a concert with 10 million people, and now you just open up this little door and now everybody's leaving. But it's like that 24 hours essentially, that you're just walking like a penguin like this down this, oh my god, it just takes your breath away how beautiful it is there. But yeah, so yeah, if you get a chance, 55 leva, jump on the bus. There's lots of tour places. Don't pay more, you have to pay cash. But once you get there, you know, especially now the lira going down so much and the whole world being kind of fucked up, it's really incredibly inexpensive there. I mean, I hate to talk money, but I think it's cheaper there than it is here, if you can imagine. You know, I bought some clothes and of course food and all this stuff, and you're looking at your credit card statement, credit cards everywhere. And I mean, like, you're buying stuff for $1, it's credit card. So it's so incredibly inexpensive, you know, if you, yeah, like if you want to just buy stuff. And the food, I mean, oh Jesus, like you don't have to go to any sort of fancy place, just really get some kind of street food. And the soups and the oy, oy, oy. I don't want to kind of ruin it, because you really just, if you get a chance, go, even go for like just one night. Hotels are relatively inexpensive. Get just one cheap hotel. It's not like you're ever going to sleep, because the whole city is just like, it's like a crazy brain beating heart kind of thing. You just don't feel like sleeping at all. You're going to be like, oh, come home, come to your hotel at 4 a.m, maybe have a shower, maybe have a little nap, and you're out again at 9 having a Turkish coffee. That it's like, holy fuck. And just you're out and about again. It's just absolutely incredible. Okay, so back to what's happening here. Of course, you can see where I am. I'm just near the Windy City right now. Windy City shops are all super open. The only thing that kind of bugs me a little bit, it doesn't officially bug me, but the White House, which is kind of the Brazil bar right now, that is hasn't yet opened, but all the guys are there. They're painting all this stuff. If you get a chance, I've mentioned this place before, if you get a chance, it's like a beach bar unlike any other. So what I mean by that is that they have really fancy food. Like fancy food. So you can go to a beach bar, you're hanging out here. Fucking hell. At night they make it like really kind of romantic, and they have candles, and it's like it's very beautiful, and you can eat some really nice food. So they have a relatively extensive menu. They take credit cards, friendly to a fault. So, you know, just have a look. They're not open just yet, but I think it's the same people. I'm hoping that they will kind of recreate what they had a couple of years ago, because I think last year they were closed. So before that it was just beer and wine and chips and hamburgers and stuff. So now, well, I'm gonna call it a 5-star restaurant, certainly a 5-star beach bar with really incredible food. So if you get a chance, absolutely check it out. So they'll open tomorrow. I think they'll open tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, the guy said that they'll open in like a couple of days. So yeah, this is where they're at. So if you get a chance to go, the other place is open, and of course, like most places are open. So let's go for a 2-second stroll down the Windy City, which actually is not very windy today. So, you know, I was walking this way, I'm like, boy, was I wrong about the Windy City? I hate to lie to you guys, but today it's still called the Windy City, but it's not very windy. So that's actually good for the GoPro microphone right now, because you guys can hear me a little bit better. But yeah, you can see everything's open. So I told you a million times that this is a really great place to buy some clothes, buy some shorts, buy some t-shirts. It seems to me a bit less expensive here than it is in town. Just remember the shops, you know, talk about prices again, but the cost of everything here has drastically gone up. But I'm thinking, like, if you're gonna go buy a beer for, you know, for 2 levs, like a Pirinsko or whatever you're into Pirinsko, as you should be. You know, it's 2 leva or something like that at the supermarket, or you can just go to the bar, to the beach bar, spend an extra, you know, 50 statinki or 1 leva, and just sit at a beach bar, have a nalivna super cold draft, and just sit at a beach bar. You have all the sort of amenities. You can go pee and flirt with the girls at the beach, or boys at the beach bar. So it's really fun, and it's probably better value to go sit at a place on the beach than it is to buy a can. That's just my opinion. Kind of things have flipped over so much, because beers used to be just a buck 20 or so. Okay, but let's stop talking about beer for one moment and start talking about something kind of funny here. So this corner place to my left is like a cool little wine shop. They've always been here, but this place, it's a Bulgarian wine shop. And they've always kind of been open. I never really paid too much attention to it. The lady inside is super nice, and they have different types of wines, but flavored wines. So if you're trying not to be super alcoholic, like hello Matthew, Matthew, I'm alcoholic, and just kind of wean yourself from drinking too much, you can get like a raspberry or a strawberry. They have pomegranate, like a rosé mixture thing. It's really nice. It's not too sweet, and it's like, you know, 3 euros or some for a liter, 3 euros for a liter. And it's really nice. I actually got some today. It's in my backpack right now, and it's just have a little bit with some soda water. If you just, you know, just kind of be like, oh, fuck, you know, I'm not drinking today, but I guess I kind of a little bit am. The alcohol content is quite low, but it's really nice, really refreshing for the for a summer day like this, when it's probably 35 degrees right now. So yeah, just at the corner, Windy City. I don't know, check it out. The lady's super nice. They even take credit cards, no problem. She has a little best contact machine. Super nice, super kind. And they have the wines cold for you in the fridge, so you can just grab yourself a plastic bottle. They charge like 60 zloty for the bottle. You get your money back if you keep coming back every day. Fucking hell. Excuse me. Oh, there we go, some shade. So really just something to try. Why not? Especially if you want to go to the beach and you don't want to keep drinking beer and just feel kind of bloated and stuff. So you can buy a bottle just for kind of for your friends, for yourself, and she'll give you little cups and stuff like that. Absolutely well worth it. Okay, so oh fuck, let's get angry a little bit, just a tiny bit. I'm gonna get a little bit angry because this shit is coming back again. You know, it's supposed to have been outlawed, where they have these beautiful birds and you know, parrots, and that absolutely stunning toucan, just this beautiful flying dinosaur. They bring it here so a bunch of idiots can get a photo with this beautiful creature on their shoulder for money, for no reason at all. You know, if you're doing this, oh, I'm so fucking livid, and I see this. If you're doing this, you're come to this beautiful resort, you're in Eastern Europe, and Kent, can we get a bird on our shoulders and get a photo? Reevaluate your life. That, you know, if you think this is exciting or interesting to you, seriously, just fuck off. Do not do that. Also, you know, just behind this place, another stupid fucking thing where these idiots sit and dip their feet into what essentially is feces and fish and dirt from whoever else was in there before, and you know, they call it a fish spa. It is the stupidest fucking thing in the whole entire world. I've said this before on this YouTube thing. Fuck, just seriously think about it. If this is something that interests you, that you want to sit in feces and garbage and dip your feet in with like fish who are not supposed to be in this plastic container, seriously, punch yourself in the face because you're stupid, period. That's all I'm gonna say. The rest of this video will be very friendly and very nice. Okay, so what else can we talk about? So Flower Street, of course, super busy. I have not been outside, you know, really late. Like back in my heydays, I would go out maybe even like 3 a.m. or something like that, just to walk around a bit. But I just, you know, I just haven't had the energy, to be honest, to be just up for 20, 30 hours. However, it's July morning, just in a few days. So of course, as you know, July morning is a huge event here in all of Bulgaria, really, especially on the coast, on the beach, where everybody goes out to see the sunrise. There's parties everywhere. All the places are kind of open-ish. So I have a bunch of my friends coming over to my flat, and we're gonna drink some beers, and then I guess around 5 a.m. or so we'll stroll over to the beach and watch the sunrise. If you are here now, if you're in Bulgaria, if you're in Sunny Beach, and it is you know, the first of the month, right? So just a few days away, please, I just please get your ass out of bed early. I think the sunrise is generally around 5:30, 6 o'clock or so. Get your fucking ass out of bed and just walk to the beach. Grab yourself a beer or whatever, you know, whatever you drink in the morning, wine, different kind of beer. I don't know what people drink in the morning, but just walk over to the beach and just sit down, you know, grab your like speaker or something like that, put on some of your favorite music quietly, because it's gonna be busy, and just watch the sunrise. A chance of a lifetime. It really is. It's just really is something. The sun rises above essentially Sveti Vlas, kind of a little bit, and if the sky is clear, and it looks like it will be, you're in for a treat. Again, like just a chance of a lifetime kind of a thing. So it's only days away, so don't forget to check this out. And it's just this beautiful, kind of a surreal almost in so many ways, like a surreal feeling.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Yes, it's got the vlog.
You have something fun to say, you guys?
Yeah. Wag fun. Hi. Hi.
Oh, look at that. Thank you, guys.
You're on YouTube.
I am on YouTube, yes.
What's the channel?
It's called Chewy Land Live. Chewy Land, you can find it, no problem.
Subscribe.
You should subscribe for sure, and then you'll be on it, I promise you.
Subscribe.
Enjoy your trip, you guys. Nice to meet you. Okay, so yeah, go check out July morning, and then you can just go back to bed or go to a club, because some of the clubs are going to be open, so you can go dancing and do what young people do these days. I probably end up going back to bed. So what else? This weekend I'm heading to Sofia. Of course, I'm going to jump on my bike and go to a drum and bass party. It's called the Bass something, Hills of Bass, something like that. And they have some like super top drum and bass DJs playing in some place. I don't know exactly. Whatever. It starts like at 1 a.m. or something like that. So that's going to be fun. Oh, a little bit of shade. So that's happening this weekend, and then a bunch of other super stuff is happening after that. But yeah, that's the end of that. So I'm going to go into town, maybe go for a little walk down Flower Street, just to show you guys what's going on. It's probably going to be quite busy right now because just of the beautiful day. We had a tiny bit of rain, just, I don't know, I'm not going to call it gloomy weather, but just slightly weather that was not super optimal, I guess. Maybe it was just cloudy, and then it would rain a tiny bit, and it was like super hot again, so I was a little bit grumpy. Not really grumpy, just couldn't take the bike out because I was afraid that I'm going to get caught in the rain somewhere, and I don't want to ride in the rain. Another thing, I guess about like 2 days ago or so, when my dad flew out, I went to say goodbye to him out in Varna, because he flew out of the Varna airport, which you know, we strolled around Varna, had sushi, and Happy Sushi, of course you have to do that. He bought me so much stuff. We ate so much food, and of course IKEA trip, filled out my bike. I got all the big saddle bags for the pannier bags, just filled them with a bunch of crap again. I just keep going back there for no reason at all. I don't know why, but I just bought a bunch of crap for the house. So, you know, another kind of a plug for traveling around Bulgaria. When you come down here, a visit to Varna is just really something so cool and so fun. Just a day trip is fine. 12 leva, catch the bus from here. Super easy, super fast. Grab your raspberry wine with you and walk around Varna. Spend a night if you want to. You can come back, I think, yeah, pretty much the same day if you wish. It's beautiful there, and they just keep making it more beautiful. Or you know, there's lots of renovations, just constantly something new. I went to the Indian shop because I like to make food now, lots of food, different kinds of food at home. So I went to visit my friends who are running the Indian store. They have lots of everything from spices to pre-made foods. Really cool place, and just, yeah, again, walk around, go check out the park, go to some of the museums, and of course the retro museum in Varna is something that you'll never ever forget. It's probably, you know, the 10 leva that you're gonna spend to go inside, spend a couple of hours of, you know, it's kind of like Bulgarian / communist times era museum of everything. It is so fucking cool. It is just so cool that just talking about it, I'm salivating. So get a chance, it's in the mall there, you'll find it. It's just called the Retro Museum. It is epic. I mean, the word epic is just right there in the dictionary, and that picture of that museum is there because it truly is like that. It's just absolutely beautiful. Oh, hello. Wow, how lucky am I? So this is one of the things I wanted to talk about. These ladies walk up to you and they give you free cherries. And they're amazing. They'll tell you they're from their garden. They're not. But of course you pay a lot more than going to Nalos. But they're really delicious. So If,
Me. Where you from?
I'm from Canada.
That's
So-
back.
So this lady will come up to you and sell you just like really overpriced cherries.
Back, my friend.
You should always buy some if you want some. She's really friendly. I'm gonna chat with her now. I'll continue in 2 seconds, okay? Oh, these are really good. But just, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the situation right now, but it is pretty funny that this just happened. It's really hot, so I had to find some shade for sure. It's definitely the hottest day, the hottest I felt this year, 100%. I'm literally just sitting on a curb here. Okay, so back to the ladies with the fruits and stuff like that. I have mixed feelings about them. I certainly don't want to deter you guys from buying, cherries. Cherries are great, but they're incredibly inexpensive here, generally speaking. But if you buy them from the ladies, they are very, very overpriced. But that's not really the problem. I see the groups of these Bulgarian ladies, and there's always like this kind of a guy, this handler guy that's kind of lurking in the bushes all the time watching them. So he's the guy who actually makes all the money. He's just some dumb guy in the background, and they make probably very little money, and they're gonna lie to you and say, oh, it's mama's garden, all this bullshit. It's bullshit. They pick it up from the distribution place here, and they fill their baskets and just resell it at crazy high margins. But I don't want to sound grumpy. Buy them, support the guy, I guess, because you're not really supporting the ladies. Marginally so, I think. This is my assumption. So just take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. I just go down to the veggie shops and buy my cherries there, and they're fantastic right now because right now is the awesome super season, and not to repeat myself for the 20th time, they are really inexpensive and they're just so good. Okay, so the strawberry wine comes in a butelka like this, and again it's like €3 or something like that for a liter, and it's yeah, like I said, low alcohol. You get a little cup. Now this is paradise, huh? It's not too sweet, so you don't get like weird feelings at the end of the day that you had lots of sugar or lots of alcohol. It just kind of keeps your brain slightly abuzz. Okay, so that's that. What else? I'm gonna walk over to Flower Street, maybe get a little bit of a snack and walk around a little bit. But I think today might be a pool bar day. There's this awesome swim up bar right next to my place, with the most epic swimming pool, and just like the whole facility is really cool, and the guy is really nice. So again, just sit kind of up to my nipples in water and have a beer, or I don't think he wouldn't care if I brought my wine. Just feel kind of stupid doing that. Okay, so that's so far that's all I can that's all I have for you guys. It's really just stuff is really happening, and super busy in the, if you look at the resorts, the hotels, and traffic is really crazy. So I always think, like, should you drive? Like, driving here right now, I couldn't imagine driving from, like, in a car, renting a car or something like that, driving from Sofia, or driving especially from Varna, which is just a narrow winding road, would kind of suck a little bit right now because it's quite trafficy. Burgas, I was Burgas a few days ago, and Burgas is, not super touristy, but I guess it can be. If I didn't have my motorbike with me, the whole trip would have taken probably an extra hour and a half, because I can kind of just slightly meander around some traffic on the bike, but just being in a car, you're just stuck in this hot heat, for a long time at the lights, at the swirlies, and it's just very unpleasant. I can't imagine having a commute there, especially in the height of summer, where you're stuck in traffic for so long. Okay, I will continue on. Boom. It is so hot right now that the stupid camera keeps shutting off. It has like the protection thing, plus the battery just, I guess when it's really hot, the battery can't keep up. So it's around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's Wednesday again. It's relatively docile right now just because of the crazy heat, right? It's hot. So I got this little GoPro attachment thing for my backpack. It's the latest Japanese technology where I can just attach the camera to my backpack and kind of go for a little walk. But I think everybody's just sitting at their apartments, at their homes today, under the air conditioner, watching I don't know, Frasier reruns maybe. I don't know, maybe some other stuff. I don't know what people watch these days. So yeah, it's hot. It's just crazy hot. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a walk till the end of the pier and just check out the scene, because it's just so beautiful right now. I'm just absolutely freaking sweating like a pig. Okay, so just to give an idea that most things are open, and a little inside information here at this place, I don't know what it's called, like it's underneath the big hotel. There's sushi, and I like to complain about everything, but man, you know, my dad and I went there 2 or 3 times. We just had tuna sashimi, but he came out with this huge chunk of tuna, sliced it just perfectly. It was so delicious, relatively kind of inexpensive-ish, but definitely well worth it. Like not a, you know, not like a thing. And you can sit outside, grab yourself a beer. We each got like a tuna and a salmon, and it's, oh, what a delight. And it's right here, it's super fresh, just like crazy fresh. For sure, I know for a fact, because the guy told me they got it from Alex Fish, which is just the distribution place right on the main road. So it's always going to be really good. And I gotta tell you, and the guy was so good at just like doing everything, and then we just kind of hung out, and they gave us little samples of little other things like for free, and asked for our opinion on these little art things that he was making. 5 stars, absolutely 5 stars. So right now, center, I'm almost having a hard time just talking, just breathing almost. That's how incredibly hot it is. Oh yeah, and check this out, I have to tell you something. So the shops down there, they're selling beer for $2.50. Let me just try to find some shade. Yeah, there's like a Burgasco that I saw. Burgasco is generally relatively inexpensive. It was $2.50 leva. So I'm thinking like, that's just kind of, you know, you're pushing your luck a little bit, I think, considering you can get a large beer here. You know, and this place is really nice. Maybe I should actually have a beer here. Then you get a large draft for $2.40, so it's actually cheaper to sit at a restaurant and have a super cold in a mug draft beer that they will do everything for you, bring it over to you, clean the mug for you, and you have you are right in the center of the world here. So it doesn't make much sense to go to the supermarkets here downtown. Of course, you can walk down to the Johnny store or Janet's, or you know, any of the big supermarkets, and a beer still costs about $1.20, and sometimes you can find it for one leva when Janet has a bit of a discount. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up having a beer here today. Wow, it's hot. It's really beautiful. One other thing that is actually really kind of good, I guess, hello, is the stupid Brexit bar. I don't know, I was not super fond of it before. It's just kind of blah, but they finally, I guess after a backlash or whatever reason, they renamed it, because that was the stupidest, most offensive thing that I have seen in Bulgaria in a very long time, if ever. It's called Central Bar now, and they are quite busy, so that's really well, good for them. They're doing the right thing. And you know, if you look here, you know, all of this stuff, they seem to be kind of, you know, rebuilding this area every single season, and it's beautiful. You know, this used to be some other place, and then some other place, and now it's some other place, and it's legendary. And you know, this kind of barbecue food place is great. It's super brand new, and you can see the rebranding for, oh, look at that. So Central Bar, so that's good. I'm happy about that, I guess, because that was just fucking stupid, fucking idiots. Okay, so I'm going to, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm a little bit hungry, so I have an idea for a bit end of this stupid video. I'll show you guys something, so hang tight. Wait, I have something kind of weird. I'm not going to yell this time because there are some people around me, but I'm on Flower Street at the Burger King next to me, which is great because Burger King is awesome, and so is McDonald's and all these other things. So I wanted to talk about vegetarian food, and of course the vast majority of vegetarian food that mimics meat is absolute fucking garbage. Like, just, it's the most awful thing ever. It's in the vast majority of cases it's not any better for you. It's just garbage. It's strange. Aside from the ethical issues of not eating animals, which I'm 100% behind, of course, I understand that part, but why would you eat fake bologna that tastes like, just, let's not even talk about that. So this season, Burger King has the super fancy veggie burger here, not like just your typical, you know, just crap that they had before. But I haven't done my research really, but I think it's the Impossible Burger from the US, but don't quote me on it. So for the very first time, I'm going to try it out. I tried, you know, one of my late night after Iglika 2 a.m. walks down here. I did try the chicken, the McChickens, I guess they call them, whatever. And they were fantastic. You'd be hard pressed to actually see the difference between, or taste the difference and see the difference between the actual chicken McNuggets that Burger King has or McDonald's has to their vegetarian counterparts. I'm 100% behind them, and I'll always order them. They do cost a little bit more, which I think I'm fine just from the, again, the ethical perspective. They're definitely not any healthier. They're probably less healthy. However, I'm fine with doing that. So I asked the nice lady here at Burger King just to give me the burger without any additions, because, you know, once you plop it full of mayonnaise and veggies and sauces and all that shit, then you're really not going to be able to tell much of a difference. So they're kind enough to just make me just a bun meat bun. One thing, it's almost 14 leva just for the burger. So the whole kit, if you want to buy fries and Coke and stuff, it's 20 leva. Of course, we live in Sunny Beach here. Things are way more expensive, but you know, kind of pushing my luck a little bit, I think, by yeah, it's $13.50, I believe, just for the burger, leva. So that's kind of what it looks like. You know, it doesn't look very appetizing right now, simply because it doesn't have anything, you know, any of the dressings. But it looks like a big thick slice of bologna. So I'm just thinking maybe I'll just eat it like this. Very appetizing, eh? Wow. It is incredibly delicious. It is absolutely exactly... Wow, I'm actually really surprised. It tastes exactly like meat. I was going to give you guys something really interesting or fascinating, but I guess it is in some ways, because I love eating, you know, Whoppers and lots of beef and everything else in between. It's incredible. It's just absolutely, it's complete. You know, just again from an ethical standpoint, I'm not going to talk about the healthy aspects of this. I doubt it's you know, again, it's any better than the meat equivalent. It's full of salt and chemicals, and the process is shit, right? But if you don't wish to eat animals and you wish to have a burger, especially late at night after your drunk night at Iglika, you won't tell the difference. This is a real great treat. So that's kind of a off the beaten path video end of this on this channel right now. I really want to be outside, but it's just way too fucking hot. Anyways, this is awesome. Sorry about the food eating thing, but I highly recommend this if you are a vegetarian, even if you're not vegetarian and you want to just try something really kind of interesting. It just tastes like meat, so it's awesome. I mean, the technology behind this, just imagine the testing and the money and the bazillion dollars and invested in a process like this, and the ingredients. This is the future. I hope. I love it. Fucking love it. Thank you for watching.